On guys, here with a quick video. So a lot of things have been going on in the market. Obviously, you guys who saw the little shorts that I posted yesterday, I really didn't have time to make a video, but I wanted to really address my audience as well as the whole crypto community. And look guys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yesterday, well, the last 72 hours actually have been very ugly. It has been very ugly for the whole market, with the whole FTX meltdown, so to speak. The market sentiment, which was at a 40 just a few days ago, now is at a 29, and the whole market is bad. Okay, let's be honest about that. However, I wanted to offer you guys a word of encouragement, a word of positivity, because if you're still in this market since last year or since the beginning of this year, you have endured. You are still here. You are a survivor. You know, earlier this year, I was always referencing 2020, right? For those who remember March 2020, when the crypto market went from 9,000 to like 4,000, at one point even 3,800 or 900, you know, Bitcoin, you know, was a lot smaller than in regards to price and market cap, right? It got decimated from 9,000 to 4,000, right? And I always would reference this, but this year has, in my opinion, has been worse than 2020. I mean, you look at the situation that happened with, you know, Terra Luna, how that basically affected the whole market in May. And then from that sprung forth the Celsius, Voyager, 3AC situation, right? And with the FTT situation, I mean, this is another so-called black swan event, right? So in 2020, the only thing that we were really dealing with was the C19, but then the market after that March plunge recovered to set new records, right? We hit 20,000 in 2020, then we hit 44,000 before the year's done, right? And then we had, of course, moved on to 2021. And I really think, guys, that for lack of better verbiage, but I think what's going on right now in the crypto space is a cleansing, so to speak, right? And what do I mean by a cleansing? So you have a lot of crypto companies and that, you know, were propped up by fake liquidity, right? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. And this is something that was going on with Terra Luna, the Quan version, right? And then this is what happened with Celsius, Voyager, and now FTX. And nobody thought, you know, I saw people speaking in groups and such, that nobody thought that FTX could tumble because supposedly Sam Bankman-Fried had all these mob ties, government ties, right, that would save him. And guess what, guys? That's not going to save Sam Bankman-Fried. I do think the guy is looking at jail time. Make no mistake about that, right? So I think that right now what's going on is a cleansing of sorts. This bear market is really exposing companies that are legit and tokens that are legit and companies that aren't. And the companies that aren't legit, you see them tumbling and falling like a deck of cards. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think it's over yet. I do not think it's done yet. I think that more will come to the light regarding this. And it wouldn't shock me, guys, if we had some whistleblowers too. But I want to offer a word of encouragement, guys. If you're still here in this market, you should be proud of yourself. You really should be. Because this has been a tough year in crypto, a tough year in finances in general, even stocks. And make no mistake, guys, when there are bloodbaths, when there's carnage like this, out of the ashes, a phoenix will rise. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say, guys, is that all this will cycle, you know, to eventually another bull run. Now, I don't know what time that will be. I don't know. I don't have the hour. I do believe right now, guys, as I said in a previous video, that we are in the beginning of a wealth transfer. Sam Bankman-Fried, guys, lost a lot of his value. He was worth 15 billion. The guy's now worth 991 million. Okay, what happened? There's a transfer of wealth. People cashing out, transfer of wealth. And really, guys, this morning I woke up at 4:44 a.m. No cap, no alarm clock, nothing. I woke up at 4:44 a.m. and I said, thank you, Heavenly Father, for waking me up. This was a sign, right? And I turned on my YouTube, and of course it was people are talking about how the market is down, and I start to feel down, right? And then I joined my prayer line today that I do in the mornings, and there's a song. And I'm not a good singer, but the song goes, I still have joy. I still have joy. After all the things I've been through, I still have joy. I still have joy. I still have joy. I still have joy. After all the things I've been through, I still have joy. You know, I know some people are laughing right now and wondering, what the heck is going on? Is this guy drunk? No, guys, I'm not drunk. I promise you, I am sober. And if I am drunk, it's drunk because of the joy of the Lord. Amen. But what I want to say, guys, is that be encouraged, right? I know right now this stinks, and I know people are saying, oh, you're looking at your portfolio probably, and it doesn't look like something to be encouraged about. But I really think for people who feel like, oh man, I missed out on Shiba Inu before it was at a 15. Well, now you can get it at the 9 marker, right? For people who feel like they missed out on Solana when Solana hit $100, now it's 1861. This is a fire sale. And I do think, guys, that this XLM is 9 cents. Oh my goodness. Algorand, 30 cents. How much is XRP? XRP right now is 38 cents. I do think, guys, that, obviously there's talks about prices possibly going lower. And I do think that might be the case. Set some limit orders. You guys set some limit orders. I set a limit order for XRP at 25 cents. Just in case. You never know what might happen. Set some limit orders. I set some limit orders for XRP for a quarter just in case. You know what I'm saying? So set some limit orders. Set some limit orders, guys. Even Lunk. For people who feel like you missed out on Lunk, aka lunch as I like to call it, I thought I got it for a good deal when it hit 25. It's 17.9 now. Good deal, right? And there, once again, make no mistake, I do think that this is it for Sam Bankman-Fried. I do think that this guy is definitely looking at jail time. I'm pretty sure he has lawyered up. And guys, it wouldn't shock me if, as I said yesterday in the Trendsetter Crypto Telegram group, it wouldn't shock me if CZ, the CEO from Binance, reneges on buying FTX. And the reason I say that is because I'm pretty sure once CZ gets a look at the books and see how Sam Bankman-Fried cooked those books, I'm pretty sure he's gonna back out, because everybody thought that FTX was too big to fail, right? Because everybody thought Sam Bankman-Fried, a lot of people consider him one of the geniuses of crypto, right? The guy was looked at as a king in the crypto space at one point, until the guy was trying to brown nose these politicians to push regulation because he wanted the competition out of the way, right? And CZ did a big boy move. CZ did what I call whale games, whale power move, and said, skirt, no, we're not doing that. This is what we're doing, right? And he got FTX out the way, let's be honest. And I'm not praising that, guys, I'm not, but there's something good that came out of it. It exposed that FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried or fraud, they're not who they claim to be. They're not who they claim to be. And I think that it's very important, right? Now, do I think CZ is 100% legit? There has been a lot of rumors in the back, and I'm not here to throw stones at CZ, right? But we need to expose these frauds in the crypto space. Now, let's talk about Meta. Yes, my favorite company to talk about regarding stocks. Now, Meta is laying off 11,000 workers. And you know what, guys? I don't look forward to anybody losing their job, right? But this is very difficult. As you guys know, Meta stock has been crashing continuously. It's down more than 50% for the year. And I really, guys, I would be really shocked if by the end of 2023, Mark Zuckerberg is still the CEO of Meta. He's trying to put all his eggs in one basket in a technology, the metaverse, that is still in its infancy. And don't get me wrong, guys, I do think the metaverse, in terms of the VR, right? And I'm not just talking about Meta, but the metaverse in general, the VR world, right? I do think that that is going to be a big thing, but I think that that's going to be about 10 years out. So I think Mark Zuckerberg is way too early, and I think that's going to cost him. And it's going to cost him a lot, more than I think he'll realize eventually. And guys, to end this on some positive news or something to ponder, right? So Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary says 3 things have to happen for crypto to reach mass adoption. And I thought this was very interesting. So first, he says the wallets stink, that for the average person it would be difficult, and that because of the seed phrases and how, a lot of people mess up their wallets and such. And I do agree. I think that there needs to be a simpler way to have a wallet, and whatnot. Because with the seed phrases, if I've had a wallet that I used actually just once, and by the grace of God, I only used it for my crypto course. But there was something that happened with the wallet, and I have some digibyte on it, and I can't access it. I got about 3,000 digibyte on it. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that the wallets, he is right, they're not very user friendly. Now they have gotten better. Wallets like the Cent wallet, you can use your fingerprint to log in, which is much more efficient in my opinion, right? With the ledgers, you have to type in those seed phrases. However, that is for your protection, right? So it's very understandable why it would be like that. Then secondly, he's talking about security and how Web3 got to fix that in conjunction with that. And yeah, I mean, we're talking about security as well. There's nothing wrong with security. I think that the security will continue to improve as the technology improves, right? I think that there'll definitely be more rollout and more advancement, I guess I should say, regarding the security. And then lastly, he talks about the need for regulation. All these people that were founders of their fantastic industry that think it can't be regulated, never should be regulated. I thank them for where they got us today, but now I want them to get off the bus and let the rest of us take this forward. Now, I do say that after the FTX situation, unfortunately, guys, yes, there is going to be some regulation needed. Because what about all those people that got wrecked in FTX that weren't able to get their funds out, right? There does need to be regulation where these bastards, excuse my language, like Sam Bankman-Fried or fraud, they need to be held accountable, right? So I do agree with that there should be some regulation. Now, and let me emphasize some, because I don't think that the regulation that you should be taxed for trades and then taxed for unrealized gains, I'm not with that. When I talk about regulations, I'm talking about holding these companies accountable and making sure that their books are right and not cooked. Because a lot of these companies like FTX are robbing Peter to pay Paul. And this is one of the reasons why their house of cards falls down, because it's built on an illusion. It's not real, right? And so I think that regulation is needed primarily for these exchanges and not so the individual. But anyway, guys, make sure to subscribe, make sure to follow. Also, guys, make sure to check me out on Patreon. This is where I drop the exclusive things, list, PowerPoint presentations, guides, all of that, okay? Anyway, guys, God bless you. God bless America. God bless the world. It's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace.